Nigerian politics 2022. How has it been so far?
Well, well, it has been like it used to be, and nothing much is being done to change the system. And unless you change the system, you are not going to get a new result. The approach has been that the winner takes it all. And the Nigerian Constitution makes it compulsory for you to belong to a political party before you can compete for any position, you know, in politics. Then to form a political party, you need to have your structures in all the states of the federation. And that means that you establish offices. You have to fund those offices with personnel, materials, equipment, and what have you. So how many people will be able to put their acts together to raise resources, to even rent a room apartment in 36 states of the federation and the Abuja? Now that is difficult. So it is difficult for like-minded people, because political parties are supposed to be constituted by people of like minds. They are supposed to base their association on a particular ideology that can be identified with them. That's okay. You don't need to even look into the books before you know what kind of welfare is, I mean, the welfare system they are going to operate. How are they going to handle trade and commerce? How are they going to, is it going to be for, I mean, all commerce events, or is it going to be the commanding height of the economy? Is it going to be in the hand of individuals, or the state is going to command, I mean, to control the commanding height of the economy? So it depends on what ideology. But now in this country, INEC registered political parties without looking at their ideological inclination. If they presented their program and agenda, I believe the INEC should have looked into it and see which ones are congruous and bring them together. That look, what you have presented is not significantly different from another. Go and form just one political party without leaving them to do the alignment by themselves. But then that is also the reason why it is easy for politicians to cross carpet from one level to the other, because the ideological differences is not there. But if you are a socialist and the other one is a capitalist, or somebody is a centrist and all of that, how will you just change that orientation overnight? It's just like you are a Christian and somebody just come and say, oh, no, I don't like what that fellow is doing, I'm going to become a Muslim. When are you going to learn how to do ablution and all of that? So these are some of the problems we have in this country. And when they want to win election at all costs, they want to contest election at all costs, even when they don't fulfill the minimum conditions that are stated in the agenda of the political parties they belong. That means they are indisciplined. Anybody that is jumping from one party to the other cannot subject himself to the discipline, internal discipline of his own party. That person does not worth the, you know, the credibility of being accorded, you know, electoral respect. So basically, we should look at it from that prism. But then, if you are a disciplined person, or you belong to Galaxy, you remain in Galaxy. Okay, if not like employer, you have reasons why you are in Galaxy. What is Galaxy doing differently? You have studied from outside before you joined there, not because of monetary gains alone. Okay, they give you freedom to operate. You are able to interview your guests. You are able to project your program any way you want to do it. Nobody is restricting you. You are not being guarded and all of that. You feel free. But a situation whereby you just wanted a place where you'll be able to extort people. When your guests come, you ask them to give you money. You go and patronize politicians or traders and say, give me money, I'm going to bring you on my show, and I give you free advert and all of that. That is corruption that is permeating the system. Now, the system has been polluted since a very long time, and they don't want it to get better, because they are benefiting from it. And anybody that gets to position of power through profit, through what do you call it now, polluted means, okay, fraudulent means, will not want to work with people that are honest. And that is the reason why honest people do not want to join politics in Nigeria. We still have several honest people that can do things better than those that are running it now. Those who got there, maybe by accident or whatever, they got their nose bruised. You know why? Because the system has been polluted, and if you are a sheep in the pack of dogs, you know, they will take you to where they eat shit. Even if you didn't eat it, they will rub it on you.
Let
and
me add to what you said. And this brings us to the question: what is attractive about our governance? That is why is everybody killing, or why are people killing to get there?
Yes.
That question must
They make it to do or die affair.
They make it a do or die affair. Yeah. Which means it's a ticket to the public till.
Exactly.
Where you can withdraw without being being checked. And if the anti-corruption agencies come, you have your way.
They give you immunity.
That question must be answered. Why is our system so attractive that people can kill? Why now people have canvassed the National Assembly, for example, should be made a part-time thing. Not a situation where people sit, you have sitting allowances, you have people that don't even sit, they have constituency projects that are allocated to them and money given to them. We maintain a big budget democracy. And that's the reason people are doing this. You are entitled to accommodation in Abuja. You are entitled to staff, legislative aides, drivers. It's too much for Nigeria. That is why everybody wants to get there. And you say you want to go there and serve us.
And that is why our budgets are getting higher and higher year in, year out.
And when the National Assembly, I'm using them just them as an example, it cuts across every other elective. Yes. Yeah. So there's this budget that is proposed for them. By the time they sit over the budget to pass it, they up it. They raise their own because they have that privilege and constitutional power to pass budgets. They now add. And then the president will say, why this, why that? Well, he will now sign off. Budget padding and all of that.
And they will blackmail the president to sign it. Because they will go to the public and tell the public that, oh, we have...
Is holding the
it is the president as a source. So the president will be forced to append his signature.
So that the country can run.
Look at the present budget. The president identified so many errors in it. Yet they say that they will pass it this next week. Let us see.
We must check our democracy. If we don't, we keep repeating this. He has said a lot, but the truth is, why do people need to kill? It's because of what the trappings of power.
And I feel it's even about time we talk about electoral violence, because the election is coming and a number of INEC offices have been set ablaze, has been vandalized, and it makes one wonder, are Nigerians really preparing for 2023? Or is it that it is not going to be a choice of the people that is going to emerge in 2023?
Well, it is
very quickly then, because we do not have much time.
Okay. Well, Nigerians are actually preparing towards 2023, but a disgruntled element may not want 2023 to hold. Some people who have governed in the past may not want any administration to outshine them. One. Two is that some people want to bring the country down to its knees so that they will have their way, because they want to govern at all costs, just like he mentioned, because of the attraction that the offices give them. So they want to be the president, they want to be everything, they want to hold the reins of governance. So that is why they want to sabotage the election in 2023. But I believe that INEC is already outsmarting them.